My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. Let's talk God of War Ragnarok. There's been quite a bit of Ragnarok, I'm not going to call it hype. Maybe hype for a release date, but there's been quite a bit of Ragnarok craze going on as of late. Corey Barlog been tweeting a lot from his Twitter account, going back and forth with suckers on Twitter. That's always a good time. Santa Monica devs getting harassed with dick pics on Twitter from what I hear. Man, Twitter hasn't changed at all since I left, has it? Death threats even from what I like, bro. Trust and believe when I say this. I want God of War Ragnarok just as bad as the next man. Trust me, I do. Death threats over a video game release date? Sending pictures of your meat? This is what some gamers have been reduced to. Sending threats to game developers with pictures of your 2-inch and death threats? Bro. I said it. I said and the crazy thing is, it's not even funny, but it is. The gaming fan base is one of the most fickle, toxic fan bases out there, bro. It is a what have you done for me lately crowd. 1 minute you on top and you can do no wrong and the whole community loves you and loves playing your games. The next minute you either completely forgotten about, or it's like you did something in your game that, you know, a crowd don't agree with, and now all of a sudden you're a villain. Like, that is the gaming community, bro. A few months ago I had watched the not the one that they did with God of War 2018, but the one they did with God of War 3. Friggin' when I was watching that, like, behind the scenes making of that, and just seeing like all the stuff like devs go through to make like these big games that people love playing, seeing all that, I said, like, at the end of that junk, oh no, I can never be a game developer. Because if I had to go through all that just to have some freaking unknown Joe Schmo on YouTube completely crap on my game that I've been working on months or years for, blood, sweat, and tears, and all these different, you know, obstacles that we have to go through for the game to get green lit and sent out, I said it before, bro. If I was a game developer, I'd be cursing out everybody. I would literally curse out like any gamer that was going hard at my game. I guess it kind of gave me like a appreciation for, you know, just all of the work and time and just like everybody being on the same page to finish a game. And then they put out this. Every single person at Santa Monica Studios is working to create a game that we're proud of. One that we hope you will enjoy playing once released. Our fans inspire us, and we understand the passion and desire for more information. But that passion should not be toxic, nor come at the expense of any human being's dignity. Which is correct. Let's celebrate our community by treating each other, every gamer and developer alike, with respect. They right. They are completely right with what they have said. I don't disagree with a single word that they said. But at the same time, I'm not going to give these developers a complete pass. Let's be real. For several years now, back in the PS3 and 360 era, I mean, I'm sure games were getting delayed, but it felt like the delays of video games really started midway through like the PS4 and Xbox One era, maybe even before then. Going into like today. Like these, when they be giving release dates for video games now, the junk literally means nothing. Honestly, what devs need to stop doing is two things. Whenever you show a game, in my opinion, it better be out within the next year and a half max. If you showing the game and we have to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years before we even play it, why are we even seeing the game? So that's the first thing that I feel like devs need to stop doing, and they've been doing this for a while now. The second thing is stop giving release dates if you know you might not. I won't even say if you know you, because I don't even, because they don't even give release dates. They give placeholders and they can't even reach the placeholder. Like it's not like when these games are shown, they give a release date. They just give a year that is supposed to come out. They can't even meet that. How many times have we seen these freaking notes that devs put out when they know they won't be able to when they know they won't be able to, you know, meet the freaking goal line for a game? Why even show a game if you don't even know when it's gonna come out? Like, I just don't understand the logic of that. I really don't. Is it just for hype? I mean, I could understand, like, back when we actually had stuff like E3 to look forward to and like these big showcases, and you wanting to show off something just to get the hype going. I could get that, but today, why are you even doing that? It's not like we have these, you know, all of these big showcases to like go and watch and like look for new games for. Like, it's completely different today. So God of War Ragnarok was that game that I think was supposed to release last year, then got pushed back. And then we thought, okay, so it's going to probably come early 2022, perhaps. Here we are, July 2022. Still no release date for the game. So it's like, this junk has been pushed back, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 different times now, and they have said it's going to come out this year. It's going to come out this year. Oh, it'll be ready by this time. Here we are, damn near at the end of 2022. Crickets. Santa Monica. Crickets. So it's like, Santa Monica is one of my favorite devs in the industry, as I'm sure it is for a lot of other people out there. And Cory Barlog, you know, he comes off as like one of the most down-to-earth, you know, humble and nice, you know, people in the gaming industry. So it's unfortunate that it's gotten to this point and they are completely in the right for, you know, calling out, you know, all of these people that's doing all this toxic stuff at them. But I'm gonna keep it real. Like, some of the fault is on them, sadly, but it's gotten ugly, you know, with just, you know how the gaming community is. These suckers is fickle as freak. I mean, you already have people saying, "Oh, it's just God of War 1.5. We don't want that. We don't want that trash." So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you put out the game, oh, it's only God of War 1.5. It ain't no real sequel. So you don't do that. And now they take too long to freaking put out the game. Now you get pictures of your meat, you know, in the DMs and death threats. So it's like, so yeah, the gaming community, pretty much, we all know, has been toxic for years and fickle. And yeah, they are completely wrong for doing that, but at the same time, these devs are not innocent neither. That's how I feel about the situation, and God of War Ragnarok is not going to drop this year. And if that's the case, boy, we got a lot of games that's supposed to drop next year if they don't get delayed. So, I mean, bro, it's literally like a vicious cycle. Like, don't it seem like every year where we say, yo, this year we got so many games dropping. Yo, this year's big for gaming. We got this, and that. And then all the games start getting delayed or flop, or they're not as good as we thought they were. Pushed back into the year after, and then we go into that, year saying, yo, this year we got this. And then the same thing happens time and time again. Let me ask y'all, honestly, do you think God of War Ragnarok is still dropping this year? Do you have any inkling of hope that the game is actually going to still come out this year? How do you feel about, you know, how us as gamers treat, you know, devs out there? Do you feel like we are a lot of times too harsh on them, or do you have that mindset like, no, sucker, I spent my 60 freaking 70 plus dollars now, I'm a critique and say whatever the hell I want, and too bad if these suckers don't like it? Do you have that mindset, or, you know, do you, you know, feel the pain of these devs that have to put in all these freaking hours and crunch crunch hours and all that freaking different stuff, and, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, freaking working on a game for years, and only to come out and have this freaking Joe Schmo on freaking YouTube completely crap all over his game, and he don't know what the freak you just went through to finish that game? Like, it's always two sides to a story, man. But yeah, that's how I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I guess 2023. Oh, we gonna have God of War Ragnarok. We gonna have Spider-Man 2. We gonna have Wolverine. We gonna have Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. We gonna have Resident Evil 4 Remake. Bro, yo, 2023 is looking like